Hello everybody, this is the recap of today's Bund session. Today is Thursday the 25th of July 2019. My hypos. I said there is the main range and it's from 174.23 to 38. Till the intraday range is built, I want to see that there is acceptance, which already started in the overnight and pre-market session. That means there the longs are where they bought, and this is where the main range is from yesterday. Hyper 2, I said range long then from this 23, consonant with long-term trend. Target areas then, of course, 34, 38. And this is the value area, high of course, and if they can stay above with this volume increasing, then also long continuation chance, all right? And Hypo 3 is then second pullback level. If they go lower, this will be then 174.16. And this was the three hypos for today. So let's see what Bund then made today. And it was a very nice day in terms of the long trend continued. See how the pre-market develops. The pre-market then bounced back to this 24. Remember, this is our area we want to see holding and buying, and this was the first play from my Hypo 1 and 2, but it couldn't be played for me because it was in the pre-market. So I was looking then if they can build a value above it, the value area high from yesterday, then we have the chance with increasing volume to go into the long continuation. Remember the long continuation chance from my Hypo number 2. And obviously with the cash open, we see immediately that they bought this area passively and also actively, and prices went up immediately, like open drive to the yesterday value area high, and even then they were at the volume area high. We see increasing volume here. We see some pullback, absorption. Look at this. We're at the 50%. We stay here, and now see how Delta, even if they sold a lot of pieces into it, how they absorbed here at the top level. All right, I want to see more, because if there is power, if there are OTF, we will get the chance then for a pullback. If not, I said this will be then here the moment where you can look for the range short, back into the area of yesterday's value. And I told you live on the screen, in the stream, that we see here a first rejection, all right? But we see also it got absorbed, and now we want to see a second rejection. And look how Delta was looking like. Tell me if you see, and I told everybody, I don't see the signs of rejection. No, we don't see. We even see now an increase of volume on the buy side. It's only one little rejection, but not a second. Increasing of volume at the volume area high. Wonderful. They even take out some more ticks. And then I was looking for the pullback, because right now at this moment I see bias is on my side. It's bullish. We see some low volume now around this area 42. And now I said, you see that people it's looking a little bit weak, but we want to see the level of interest here is this level here. You want to see absorption here and then buyer coming back. This will be the trigger for the buyers on my side to get into the long for the chance of continuation. As we saw, I repeated again and again, increasing volume through the yesterday value area high and the chance of starting building value. All right. And we saw people trying to push lower, but got absorbed a little bit, at least at the 42. I want to see more absorption. So at this moment, you see, they don't even test it anymore, but they go into the second stage, active buying. And this was at 42, they bought actively. Look at this. They bought actively. 215, 218, 153. All right, that's enough for me. I'm looking then for a search for a cheap entry. That would be around 43, 2 ticks. All right, I entered. I need then to wait. Okay, I see there was some back testing of this level again, but look at the footprint. Ladies and gentlemen, look at the footprint. it wasn't so hard. You see that? They bought 43, that they sold 43 into it, and then they sold 28. And then you already see some liquidity got provided here. Some liquidity. And then they bought really a lot of contracts now. And they stayed above. They didn't pull back anymore. And we took out, at this moment, the high from this microstructure. And I said, now we have the impulse phase number 1, where I'm trying to now, where I then pulled my stop from -4 to -3. So a little bit tighter. And I said, I'm waiting now that they accept this area around here. And then they even pulled it out. In this moment where this started, I even pulled my stop then on scratch. But at the same time, I was filled on the upside because 51 then was my next target. See this here? This is my target because with the one lot, this is the week and all time and yesterday high at the 51. This is what I then saw. And as told you then, if you're in a second position or have more lots, you can stay. There is no reason to sell because this is bullish as long as they stay above the 44. Then we see they fight about 44, making some new minor high. And then on the second time, with this new numbers then appearing at 10 o'clock, which the IFO numbers from Germany, business climate, which wasn't so good, but good for Bund, not so good for stock markets. And then there was the second time, this was a little bit overbought. You see the prices here was not accepted. They're looking for lower price. And I now told you, if they cannot hold this 50 area, you can save another position. You can take out another, you can secure another profit. What happened here? And then I told you, if you're still having a position, maybe the last 25%, where you can secure it, I said, stay alive. As long as they keep on holding above this 41 area where the initial move then started again. And they made the pullback now below to the VWAP. And I say weakness would be if they now increasing volume on the sell side, which doesn't happen here or here, but obviously then happen at this moment. Okay, first absorbed and then a second try. And this was the one when I said, now you have to be prepared. If you have only 25 or 1 or 4 lots still alive or position alive, then you have to secure if they cannot hold this last bull control level. When I said you can expect here some bear bull fight, what happens? Then look and tape and look how many people trying to board it back and then failed. And if you see here footprint, we're going back a few seconds, how they sold again into it, sold, tried to defend this area, buying, but could not go through this bunch of liquidity provided in the ask at the 174.47 level. All right? And nobody bought into it. And again, when they come closer, disappear. This means people trying to get out of their longs maybe, or even interested in selling here, whatever. They couldn't make it and then plop, they fall out. And this was the last control level. Then I said, for maybe thinking of the next trade scenario would be then if we re-enter the value, we're looking for the short. If we see excess, that means we got rejected quick, then we have a great chance to see that we're trading back into the range. But if we don't see the excess, then maybe they play the lower side. And now they made it the first time back to the yesterday value area high. They pulled back and I said, now here's the moment we see double rejection. Bam, at this moment I said at the 37, 38, 37 area, you may find now a short entry. But beware, because we only have this area here, a small reward opportunity, because the cash open only made a high, a low here around the 34 to 32. They tried it, they pushed it really hard, look at the footprint, look how they sold into it, but a second try and another try, and then no more selling, 14 contracts. 1 contract, 32, and then bam, buyers coming in. Means they see that this level wasn't holding. They didn't got into the volume area. Didn't go when prices into the yesterday value again. So they played the level and going back and trying to find acceptance back close. So the target then, if you see this acceptance, no acceptance, pulling back, open up maybe going back for the trade and have a target now at the 46 area. And they reached the 46 then, right now maybe 10 minutes ago, and now we are in this consolidation mode. And that's the day, Thursday 25th of July 2019. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, just write me a message on your Discord stream or direct message. Follow me on Twitter at MookTrader, and thanks for watching. This is Anton Hopfel for Manapa Trading.